welcome. You're watching Helky Rain. This is a reading today for How to Find My Happiness for Group 1, Group 2, Group 3 and Group 4. And just take the time to see which one is really resonating with you and pick the group, and then look below for the time mark, and then go watch your reading for Group 1 or Group 2 or Group 3 or Group 4. And if you like your reading, if it resonates, please do leave a comment, like and subscribe, and have a great day. Okay, here we go with Group 1. So you've got King of Cups, King of Wands, Temperance, and the Hermit. Okay. So Group 1, how to find your happiness. I'm getting a really compassionate, understanding vibe from you. That maybe you are someone who finds that you naturally are drawn to helping people through talking with them. This is like actually something that's benefiting you as well, so that's something to keep up, creating these good friendships, these good relationships. The King of Wands is like a real stand-up, respectful leader, kind and honest, and like someone that you can rely on but also talk to and open up to. The King of Cups, he's very compassionate leader, healer in fact. So again, another counselor, mentor. You really thrive in leading and helping others, and if you're not already, but it's the self-confidence and that kindness that I think you're an empath. I feel like you're an empath and a very fair person. So having the self-confidence about yourself and pouring that love into yourself is really going to help you able to be this strong king, like energy that's going to lead people, but in a loving, ethical way. And the Temperance is just bringing the balance and the harmony to the situation, to your happiness. You know, it's all about having the balance and seeing things from a non-judgmental point of view. So that is where you're going to find your happiness, like practicing mindfulness and being able to observe maybe your own thoughts, observe situations, and this is really going to help you. I really feel that is going to help you. You have the Hermit here with the wisdom and your personal enlightenment. So I feel like that is really what you need to focus on, like yourself, worth in yourself, confidence and your self-enlightenment. With the Hermit here is really about that, like honing in on that personal growth, and it represents changing times as well. So maybe this isn't the way that you see yourself, but this is the way that you are. This is your essence. You know, you are this kind, strong leader type, who's very empathetic and understanding, and wise here with the Hermit. But also remember that patience is required. So it's making me feel like this isn't something you can just snap and, yep, this is it, I've got it, I'm self-confident, I'm happy, I've got my happiness. It's something you got to work on. I really feel the patience there with the Hermit. See, you need to have that patience. And that also, again, emphasizing finding your power. So that's also where your happiness is in. Again, here with the kings, you know, you've got the witch's hat confirming that with the power, which is just saying that you need to find your power, your strength, and use them wisely to not pose but to do the work and achieve the goals. And just know your own strengths and like who you are. Like I know that you're gonna resonate and know that that's who you are, even if you're really down on yourself and you're not believing it. But I know a part of you is resonating with that. I can feel that in deep inside. You know this about yourself, and you also put the emotional sensitivity, as I was saying before, about the empath. You know, I feel like you are very empathetic of others. You're possibly an empath. Honor and respect your deep sensitivities, as it is a gift to us all. Exactly, because when you're able to honor and respect your own emotional sensitivity, you're able to come forward with this king energy that's just going to be so strong and supportive for yourself and for everyone in your life and everyone around you. So really getting in touch with your emotional sensitivity. Yeah, maybe you're blocking it. Are you not are you suppressing your own emotions a lot? Definitely don't do that, because that's not helping you get to this place. Embrace your emotional sensitivities, embrace your power, and then we can start feeling this real kind king leader energy that you do have. And here you've got transformation card here. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Just as I was saying with the Hermit, you need the patience, because I feel like this is something that's going to take some time. You have the deep healing card here, which is saying you're not who you think you are, and you're not going to be the same person you are today, tomorrow, and you're not now today who you were, because you are transforming right now. And things are really changing in your life, because maybe you are feeling this strength coming up within you. You're feeling the power coming, and you're realizing what you really are, which is this king energy, and that is where your happiness lies. Like being that strong, supportive leadership type who helps others, who knows, who has that wisdom, you know. So definitely you are transforming, and you're like, you've already started. Basically, this tells us that the transformation has begun for you. So whether you've realized it or not, maybe you're reacting slightly differently to things. Maybe things are coming up that you were able to suppress easily before, and you're not so easily able to now. Maybe you're having health problems, because all health problems are emotionally related. So if you're having health problems, maybe you're suppressing emotions, and it's coming out some way. It's coming out, but this is all going to be getting much more intense for you now. So things are transforming. And this is a really, really strong message, because you got a second transforming card from the astrology deck, Pluto, transformation. Yeah. And this card basically tells you that everything is getting wiped clean. You know, everything you know is going to be wiped away and starting fresh. A massive transformation here with Pluto. It calls for new action. Yeah. and you might feel uneasy, like something's gonna go down at this time. And maybe if things do go down, you might you might feel like they go down silently, you know. It might feel like a weird time. Like Pluto has a weird energy, you know. I don't really know how I feel about Pluto, but yeah, it's definitely for transformation, kind of shocking stuff, to be honest. So, but silent at the same time. So it's just things will feel weird like right now. It's not shocking in the same way of the Tower. So the shocking was the wrong word. I would just say that things will be changing. Like, I feel like a good example would be maybe when reading the rest of your cards, is like maybe you will start to make these steps to focusing more on yourself. Maybe you're a bit of you're not focusing on yourself, and you're taking on everything else. And maybe when you do start making these conscious steps for your transformation, like things like, you know, this might upset people and cause like weird situations where you see people in a whole different light, people see you in a whole different light. You might just like not even anything happens, but stop seeing people just because energetically you're not on the same level, on the same vibration anymore. So that's what I'm feeling from that card. I feel like overall, you know, what's going to make you happy is just going to be this strong king energy. So embrace that, embrace your self-confidence, embrace the new ideas that you have, because they will be accepted by others here with the King of Wands. And being a respectful leader, like respectful of others, even a natural healer of some kind. But I feel like healing with your advice, healing with your words, healing with your wisdom, you know, with the Hermit card. I'm not sure if there's not a super strong empath message. Actually, there is a super strong empath message here, because the King of Cups is super compassionate. Temperance is harmony, inspiration, and you know, you've got the emotional sensitivity card. So I definitely get an empath vibe from you. So just really trust yourself, like trust your intuition, and just know that you're going through a transition right now. And just to be really don't be hard on yourself, you know, be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself, because that's really going to bring the happiness in. You know that you're powerful. I definitely feel a powerful energy from you. Come on, you got like this double king. So just embrace that. That's really who you are, and that's how you're going to find your happiness. So thanks again, Group 1, for this reading. I really hope that resonates with you, and have a great day. Okay, Group 2. Okay, got the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four. Okay, like I feel really sociable vibe from you, Group 2. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like really young and fun. Like you're really fun, ambitious, energetic energy. Yeah, like really positive, high energy vibe coming off these cards for you. The Lovers, I feel like you're a very passionate person, especially in relationships. So maybe possibly it's relationships, like a great relationship really makes you happy, and that's what you're great at. You're great not just in relationships with a partner, but in friendships, in your work relationships. Like having great relationships, close and good relationships with the people in your life in every aspect is just really going to benefit you. It's really where your happiness is, clearly here. That is your route to happiness, is just keeping up really good relationships, despite your differences, because the Lovers card is known to have those opposite attracts vibes. So maybe you find that in your life, like you do attract a lot of opposites to you, and you have to like find a way to work with these people, these energies. But you're really good at that. You're like really good at being really careful and considerate of other people and different types of people and different energies they have. And you're very loyal person, so you really like that to have that back. You like people like you, people whether they could be different in their lifestyle habits and things. You like people who are also loyal and put in that effort to the relationships, into the friendships, and whatever relationship this may come up in, career, family, etc. And with the Fool, it's a bit of an awakening here. I feel like pretty much most people on the planet right now are going through an awakening, and yeah, because Mother Earth is sick of what the humans are doing here, and just putting billions of people into really fast track awakening. It's pretty amazing time to be alive, and I feel again here there's a strong awakening here, but with the Fool, but with a young, fun, fearless energy, full of courage, and really just like a joy for life. Like you really embrace life. Embracing life for you is where your happiness is, for sure. That's so clear with these cards. The Ten of Pentacles also is just about leading towards your happiness and having that stability, and things falling into place. Just being joyful and sharing that with others, sharing that with your friends and your family. A lot of prosperity and sharing joy with others and people that you love, and you love to spread this and this energy to other people and expand your relationships, your friendships. You reach out to people, and you're just really good at connecting with others. I just feel that's such a strong energy coming from these cards. You're very spontaneous. I feel really strong, fiery, adventurous, spontaneous energy, and they're the things that make you thrive. So really go towards your joy, go towards those instincts, those things that come up. Just live. You only live once. I feel enthusiastic right now, and to be honest, I was feeling quite mellow before I started this reading, and your cards have just made me feel alive because I'm just feeling this energy from you. There's so much hidden potential within you. Like, you really could take life wherever you want to take it. I feel a strong manifesting vibe from you. Oh, and you have the manifestation card. Oh my god, that's so funny. I feel a strong manifesting vibe from you. Yeah, and that's not a surprise that the spell manifestation card is here. Because it's like, why wouldn't you be good at manifesting with this kind of spirit? Because you're able to have this positive focus because you are about bringing that high energy into situations, into others' lives, into your own life. And then again, you have this 11th house of friends. Okay, of course you have this house, because really it's those your friendships that just really make you happy. Having great connected friendships and relationships in your life is just the key to your happiness, and that is so clear. And manifesting your joy, you're so good at this. And I only meant to pull one, but you pulled both of these cards, which was the anagram mother of Jesus, seed in the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And then you have the soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So this one is it has like a service energy to it, and that's why I do feel like you give good service to people, because you're such a good friend, you're such a good partner, you're such a good colleague. You know, everyone enjoys to be around you because you have that really high energy. Like, I feel so good reading these cards. But you do have your soul family here, and you can really find people who are on your level and interested in the same things as you, and really truly connecting, because you don't want to fall in the trap of serving the people who come to you, are drawn to your magnetic energy, but are not necessarily returning the joy. So just make sure that you are connecting with your true soul family. Those people will feed your soul just as you will feed their soul. And then finding people who get you, you know, who are as weird as you, or you know, we're all weird in our own way, but someone who's it in your way. And to find, because you haven't quite found all the people you're meant to yet, because I sense they're still there, out there unmet by you. So really do explore adventure, because actually, didn't you have like an adventurous card? Yes, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is about adventure, maybe traveling, taking chances, looking for new adventures, fearless explorer, you know, and quite just going for it, like rapid action. So I feel like that's when you're going to start to build upon your soul family. And these are just people who truly get you at your soul level. And it's going to feel so good. You're going to know when you meet them, because you just know, you're going to feel it on a cellular level. It's going to be so intense, but you really do need to embrace that adventure of the Knight of Wands, because then you're going to be able to find this soul family. And it's not that you don't have great people in your life right now, because you do. Like, I feel like you're surrounded. You are able to project such great energy that it's able to uplift others, but you really do need to still find these people that are really going to get you on that soul level, and help you on your mission of like service to not necessarily be the you know, the center of attention. This is not that. It's about doing your good work behind the scenes, and I feel like that's like just being a friend. You're going to change people's lives, and it's like they wouldn't even know, you know. So that's like doing the work behind the scenes, just doing your job of being a great human being that you are, and you're doing the work. Like, that's how you're born. You're just born projecting this amazing energy. and you can't like let anything taint that, you know. So just be aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts become your reality. So just know that you're very easy at good at manifesting. It's easy for you, so just be careful with your thoughts, because you don't want to start manifesting things that you don't want. And whatever you're thinking about, whether you're saying you don't want it or not, if you're thinking about it, the universe doesn't understand, no, I don't want it. They just hear you thinking about it a lot. So just keep that positive focus and embrace that quick action of the Knight of Wands, the adventurer. Find these people that you really are going to connect with on a soul level. And this last card is just the base chakra card. So what does it say? Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. That's literally what I just said about manifesting, just to be careful again. So that's just again what I just said about watching your thoughts, because that's going to create your reality. Just more positive focus and just knowing who you are. Like, you're this, you know, you got the Lovers card, come on, Knight of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Pentacles. It's such a high energy reading. It's made me feel great, so it must be pretty great for you too. But thanks again for thanks again for watching this video. You seem like a great friend to have, so do please leave a comment and let us know what you thought of your reading. And yeah, have a great day. Thanks again, group 2. Okay, group 3. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. And then we have Justice. Okay. Right, quite a different vibe from the last group. Feel like you're feeling quite hurt right now, and it's like an energy coming through quite strong. And that's, I feel like, something you really need to work on, the healing for that. Here with the 8 of Swords, it's really saying about patience. So I feel like you're going through a hard time right now, group 3, but you really need to just stay strong, because it's kind of how it has to be right now. It's a learning curve, it's a lesson, it's something you're experiencing, but it's gonna pass, and you just have to have that patience with it. Definitely a strong message your guides want you to have, and to ignore like naysayers and rumors. But I'm very aware that you're feeling very entrapped in your situation, but you need to be patient because it's only temporary, all right? And then here we have the Page of Cups, which is a nice, you know, creative guy. Yeah, as a creative card, it represents emotions, like more like positive emotions, like satisfied, feeling creative, feeling inspired, and having like practical talents. Maybe doing something like creative with your work, so you're able to make a living out of it, make an income out of it. That's like, or you're able to make your creativity practical and work for you, rather than it just being something that is just for you, or is a hobby. I really feel that's something that's gonna really make you feel happy and thrive right now. And to really have that focus on pursuing something like that, and knowing that it's a practical solution to maybe making money, but also going towards your joy and being happy. So just maybe figuring that out. And I definitely feel like if you are a creative person, whatever it is you're passionate about, like really to think, how can I use this in a practical way to like, so I can do it more and feel good. Maybe I can do it and make money, or I can do it for other people and help them. Yeah, so even if it's not, but like if it got a practical use, like helping you or helping other people. But I really feel like that is something that's gonna bring you happiness. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, it really has this reliable hard worker energy to it. And I really feel like you're quite a mature person. So whether you are mature, yeah, I am mature, or whether you are young and you're just an old soul, but I really feel like you're a very mature person, and you take life quite seriously, and that's not a bad thing, you know, it's a great thing. And this Knight of Pentacles energy is like really nice, and it's hot. You know, it's not the warmest of energies, but it's competent, you know, it's reliable, it's hardworking, it's useful and helpful and mature, persistent and stable. Yeah, I just feel this really strong, quite serious but stable energy, like kind and secure vibes. So I really feel like that's the kind of energy that's going to make you happy. So maybe that's, if you're in a situation right now with this Eight of Swords bringing you down, like maybe whatever that situation is, it's going to pass, but maybe you just need to give it that extra help. So say if that is a person who is not maybe this Knight of Pentacles energy, you need to bring more Knight of Pentacle energy into your life, because that's what makes you feel good. As this this driven creative that you are, you need a Knight of Pentacle energy around you, someone who's like competent, reliable and hardworking and useful to you. You know, not someone who's making everything harder for you. And the Justice card, like again with the serious vibe, like I just feel like honor and honesty, and these I get in the same sort of vibe with. Definitely just really, you know, like a serious justice vibe, but for the good, like a good serious vibe. That you are, that's what's going to make you happy, when you're able to just stand up for what you want, what you need, you know. What other cards do we have here? We have grounding earth. So, you know, that's it. Like here with this like more serious, more like this Knight of Pentacle energy is very grounding, isn't it? You know, it's, this energy is mature and stable, just like earth, which is grounded, which just this kind of also represents that things have been not grounded for you lately, like anything but. And I really get that vibe here, that you're really not in this grounded place right now, but it's honestly what's going to make you happy, you know. You really thrive in this earthy energy, real earthy grounding energy. And that's like, maybe look to see the kind of people that you really vibe with. Like, are they other earthy people? I'm not sure, but like, just, you need to ground, because both of these cards are saying that either there's a situation right now where you're not able to have the justice that you deserve. So finding the strength to stand up for the balance and the truth and the honor, then you're really always gonna win. You're gonna win with this attitude, yeah. And then you know the way there is with the grounding. And then you had this Neptune sacrifice card, which is a card of like illusion, basically, you know, distraction, sacrifice. Yeah, I really feel like maybe you get in the patterns of these situations where you're unable to be the person you are in the environment you need, with the honor and balance and truth that you need. You find, look, you're blinded here. Yeah, blinded. Yeah, I think you find yourself in these situations where you feel you are blinded, and you put yourself in them unknowingly, subconsciously, in these patterns because of past trauma and whatnot. You'll have to do the inner work, you know. I recommend child work, inner child work, but I feel like a really similar energy coming off of these three cards. And so we're talking about the Neptune sacrifice card, which is like escapism and beauty, dreams, film, art, disappointments, and refusing to look at what's real. And having a lack of boundaries, and then ending up in this situation of the Eight of Swords, you know. When now you have to stay the course and be patient for this period to pass because of not having the boundaries in the first place here with the Neptune card. So just really work on having stronger boundaries and taking off the rose tinted glasses and seeing things how they really are. That's gonna make you happy. That's gonna take you towards your happiness, because you really need truth, honor, respect from the people in your life. All you ask for is truth and not much else. And it seems like you manifest in anything but not purposely at all, but people coming in and not treating you with the respect and honor and that you deserve, because something's happened where you're not able to put up your boundaries because you're lacking that, and you're getting caught up in distractions, and maybe just going you know, going out a lot, going to, it's different for everyone, but whatever it is, something that you know you're distracting yourself from your life purpose and what you need to be doing, then you know that's why this card is coming up for you, and you'll know the situation in which it relates to. And I feel very strong energy from this card that you are struggling to find your direction, and everything is a distraction because it's not clear. I lost a card for you. Yeah, I dropped one on the floor. Whoops. Right, so the next card was the Star Mother card. How can you mother yourself? And I feel like that's just like a guide on how to get towards the happiness, is in turning that energy back towards yourself. Sorry. Be that mother that maybe you find yourself being for other people and they're not respecting you, or I don't know the situation, but whatever is causing this situation, you need to take the focus away from that, back onto yourself, and be that mother that you need. Be loving, understanding, and kind and unconditional. You need to know yourself and fill your own cup. That's all that's sort of saying. And with the Archangel Raphael, we have here is the healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. So really feel like you have to heal this past pattern energies that's going on in your life here. Stop being distracted with the illusions of of others and situations and environments that are not really for you, because really very all you want is that quite strong, loyal, safe, steady, secure, true, honest, you know, sturdy energy in your life, that's what you are, and it's brilliant. You're creative and you want to be hard working, forward going toward that, and not distracted with other bullshit over here. And you're able to find that through your healing. Here with the Archangel, and just to let you know that your guides are here supporting you. You have like a lot of guides. There's a lot of guidance going on here, but you really need to listen to your intuition. I feel like it's talking to you all the time, but you suppress it, you don't listen, you know in your gut things and you don't react, and I can relate to you. I do the same thing. But yeah, you really, you know, if you really do want to head towards your happiness, take some time with yourself. I don't know what works for you. Meditate, take a walk in nature, but then start to ask yourself these questions and let yourself be honest and really hear what the steps are that you need to make. But it's definitely with the self-healing and with letting go of the delusions, the distractions, because it's not what it seems, okay? It's really not what it seems with the Sacrifice Neptune card. And that, you know, things are all up in the air, all over the place right now. The main thing you need to do is ground yourself. Just look into some grounding techniques and what's going to resonate with you. But grounding yourself is so important right now. And the mothering yourself, which I feel goes well with the grounding, and just knowing that you have heaps of guidance and spiritual support around you right now, and that you can ask at any time. You know, ask them to come into your dreams, ask them to connect with you in ways and synchronicities, however you want to receive that guidance. Ask and you will get it. But mostly listen to yourself, listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition, because it's always right. You know, but you're not listening. That's all it is. But yeah, your happiness is simple and it's deserved. And I really, my heart goes out to you. I really feel where you're at right now, because it's hard to get past this sort of energy, because it's so distracting, and like Neptune can bring some beautiful, confusing people into your life. But you know, you can do it. I believe in you. You're really strong. Like, you have such a strong soul, so kind and strong and supportive, and it's a beautiful person who you really are, and you know that. So just being able to express who you really are, who's creative and forward going and hard working and loyal, you know, and that's how you're going to find your happiness, with the grounding, with this loving of yourself, no judgment, okay, and reaching out to the ones that are here for you. So I really hope that helps you, and good luck with everything. Group 3, thanks again. Have a great day. Okay, group 4, and I apologise if for the background noise. I live on a high street for the town, and just drunk people outside because it's a Saturday night. But this is the cards you got: the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, the Hangman, and the Empress. Okay. Interesting. Feel a really ambitious energy here, and someone who really thinks ahead. So like maybe planning big things ahead for you is really what makes you go, makes you thrive, brings you joy, is creating these long-term projects of some kind. I don't know, I feel like an ambitious vibe, and this is like important news as well, so, and new ideas. So I feel like working on new ideas, continuing long working projects as well as, and then working on new ideas. I feel like just expansion for you really works, but you can maybe over expand, and this can become a problem for you because the Four of Swords really is guiding you and asking you to rest and to meditate more. This is what is really going to help this like restless, ambitious mind that you naturally have. But you really need to balance it out here with the rest, enough rest, just making sure you're getting enough sleep and enough me time as well is really important. And that you're to be patient about your ambitions and not like give up on them. Patience is really important, but also just meditation and rest. This can also represent like others around you having emotional burdens on you, and to not necessarily let that weigh too heavy on you. It's really important that you get the rest and the time for yourself that is needed, because also the Hangman is asking you to pause because it's a period of transition and more patience here, because it's the turning point is coming. But you really do need to maybe spend more time than you are on your ideas and your projects, but more time on your self-work and meditation, because really looking in is going to really give you the insight that you need for your life purpose and your happiness. So really taking rest, like, and this could be a challenge for you. Like some people might find rest easy, but you don't have a mind like that. You have a mind full of ideas. You have a lot of ideas and a lot of compassion clearly here with the Empress, but also abundance. So I feel like you have abundance of ideas, and some of them really have a chance to fulfill your desires and your wishes that you wish the outcome to be, because I feel like a good manifestation energy here, but it's a very fast energy, and you might be neglecting yourself a little bit. The guides are really asking you to take that time for yourself, like just to meditate more and rest more. And this card is here with the abundance, so I feel like that is going to come, like whether it has already or not, it might have come already, but I feel abundance is going to come from the insight you gain from like going within yourself. And this is really going to bring the happiness, because the insight that you get from the Hangman and the meditation and the transition that's coming up, you're really going to feel it here with the Empress card, and that's when it's going to come through, because you're going to get that security about your creativity and your ideas, because that's going to come to fruition with the abundance of the Empress, the creativity, the security, emotional fulfillment as well, and growth, just, and also very feminine vibe, you know. You also have the Cloak Concealment card here. And this just makes me feel like you are maybe dimming your own light a bit. Did you get that card? No. You are maybe putting others before yourself, and not showing yourself the true amazing person that you are, for everything you have to give. Maybe you're focusing on everything but yourself, which I really feel like that's what they're asking you to do with these two cards, is focusing on yourself. But this card is really asking you, it's time to come out and stand proud. My voice is going, sorry. There's no need to hide anymore, because you're on the right path. You know what's right, you know what's just, you know who you are now. So come out with that and just be honest with who you are and with people. We have the Lunar Eclipse card for change. It's a pretty cool card. And this really calls for, like, to be honest, dramatic changes, the unexpected. This might leave things a bit shaken, you know? But the end of something means the beginning of something better with this card for sure. So change is going to be hard, quite, but pretty dramatic. Pretty unexpected, but it's definitely going to be for the better. That's definitely a change coming up. So I really feel like now we're getting to the reasons why we really need to take this time to meditate with these cards and to come within, focus on yourself, bring the focus back on yourself, because you also pulled the boundary card here. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So I really feel like this could be people in your life, but it's also with yourself. I feel like it's more with yourself. I don't think you have good boundaries with yourself or other people, in fact. I think it's a mix of the two, but with yourself, you walk all over yourself. You don't give yourself any time to recoup and retreat and rest. And you don't have those boundaries in place. So when you're able to place those boundaries and be like, no, I need to take this day just to do whatever the fuck I want to do and rest, not like go and do something because that will enrich my life, but do something because it will enrich my soul, like meditate, journaling, because here we got the last card that we got was the cancel, clear and delete card, which says you use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Okay, makes me feel like this is about yourself. Definitely the boundaries are with yourself. You're letting the negative thoughts come in. You really need to, just like this woman is holding out the hands, think of that as you holding out the negative thoughts, because that's really not going to help you get to where you need to be in this peaceful, this Empress energy. I really feel like that's who you really are at heart. You have this loving, warm, fruitful, feminine energy, and even if you're a male, you, doesn't mean you don't have a masculine energy, but you have a compassionate energy, and they're also just abundant and beautiful. Oops, sorry. But also not forgetting the Page of Wands energy, which is the new ideas, the restlessness, and then the important news. But I feel like having those new ideas and having that forward going action, but combining it with the meditation and the time for yourself, is really going to give you back the energy that you truly desire, which is that Empress energy. and you just need to clear, cancel and delete those negative thoughts that circulate in your thoughts, in your mind, like they probably have for years. It's time to really let those go. Look into some processes for really letting go of constant negative thoughts, or like circulating ones, the ones that come up and have for years. And once you're able to clear those and create these boundaries within your own mind for yourself, the change is really going to come in, and it's the change is going to be shocking, it's going to be dramatic. Maybe when you change, it's going to bring something amazing into your life, or maybe when you change, it's going to make people who are not needed for this new chapter of your life you're beginning. It's gonna bring you much more happiness and joy when you're stepping into your joy. Some people don't like that, and maybe the change would be that they take a step back from you, but so be it, because the most important thing in your life is you and your happiness and going towards your joy, and you deserve nothing less. So I wish you the best of luck with everything, and really embrace that Empress energy that I really feel coming from you, which is this warm, abundant, fruitful, emotionally secure. You know, that's who you truly are, and that will bring you the fulfillment and happiness that you desire. I wish you the best of luck with everything, and thanks again. Have a great day.